Rare images that'll make you say, damn, that's rare. Man, some folks must really have 9 lives. This terrifying activity is called rappelling, a form of controlled descent from an elevated height, a cliff face, or the side of a structure, much like this crane. This is a professional. Please do not try this at home.
Is this Gary the snail?
No, baby. This is the Archicatena marginata ovum, one of the largest snail subspecies found in West Africa. This massive gastropod is known for its large, broad shell and unique hermaphroditic biology. Unsurprisingly, they've been banned in the United States and Australia due to their destructive nature and for being carriers of a parasitic nematode known to cause meningitis in humans. This rare moment between 2 mixed dogs born without forelimbs has warmed the hearts of millions across the globe. Nessie, the older, more experienced dog, gently nudges and attempts to teach the other dog how to walk with his hind legs, and he slowly catches on. Their owner, Teresa Loyacano, is an advocate for special needs dogs and inspires others with her stories. These are the internal components of a 2K-12 KUB surface-to-air missile seeker, a defense system designed in the 1960s to protect ground forces from aerial attacks. They became popular in 1973 during the Yom Kippur War. This device basically controls the direction of launch missiles by collecting and analyzing radar energy from incoming targets, processing it, and then generating precise trajectory commands for the missile until it impacts the target. A jar of beetroot leaked inside this fridge, and now it looks like a scene from an alien film. The fibrous skin of the durian fruit contains enough moisture, lignin, and cellulose to enable it to withstand temperatures as high as emissions from a 3,300 degrees Celsius flame gun. Scientists say the demand for this fruit will go up when the end times come. Scientists being myself, of course. I'm pretty sure this is the most valuable keyhole in the world. This is the Aventine keyhole, a famous viewpoint situated in the door of the Via del Priorato di Malta in Rome. The outline of the keyhole, the perfectly trimmed hedges of the gardens, and the dome of St. Peter's Basilica all align perfectly, creating an optical illusion that makes the dome appear closer. So this is scary. This is a satellite view of an incoming typhoon headed for the Philippines, and it's almost the size of the entire country. The Philippines has experienced 20 typhoons this year alone, displacing countless lives. This is one of the most violent snakes from down under, the black-headed python. The snake uses its distinctive black head to absorb heat from the sun, acting as a solar panel to warm up before emerging to hunt, typically at night. This 100-foot-tall monument, erected in Harbor View Park, New Jersey, was a formal gift from Russia to the United States to forever immortalize the lives of many lost during the tragic 1993 bombing of the World Trade Center and the infamous 2001 Al-Qaeda attack. This man has the most precious gift a 40-plus-year-old man could ask for: hair. I've never seen a beard this long and lustrous. There might just be a role in Hollywood for him that involves a tower, a prince, and a pair of scissors. This is a 5,000 dolphin mega stampede, a rare sighting captured off the coast of San Diego just last month. While the exact cause of this stampede isn't known, scientists believe that it could be due to one of 3 things: a large meal hunt, a predator, or simply good old dolphin fun. This is how many layers of protection doctors wear when dealing with highly infectious diseases. It might seem excessive, but it's very necessary. Bombardier beetles are famous for their unique defense mechanism. They spray a hot, noxious liquid from their rear. This spray is produced by a chemical reaction between 2 substances stored in their abdomen, reaching temperatures hot enough to boil water. The beetle can aim the spray with precision and even rotate their abdomen to target attackers. It was this little pup's first day at work. Livestock guardian dogs are specifically bred to protect livestock, primarily sheep and goats, from predators like wolves and coyotes. These dogs are known for their strong protective instincts and their ability to live alongside their livestock, acting as a deterrent to predators and a source of security for the flock. Look at the satisfying effect that pouring molten metal into containers filled with water beads creates, and holy shit, is that Bruce Willis? Here's some mugshots of paint huffers. They often choose gold or silver spray paint, not for the color, but for the high, as it usually contains more toluene, a potent solvent that causes intense euphoria and hallucinations when inhaled. This is the Style MS-881 chainsaw, a big boy designed for the largest, toughest, and most demanding jobs in the game. These tiny working mobile phones were smuggled into a prison. Want to guess how they got them in there? It was up their ass. This crazed giraffe chased a bunch of tourists in a jeep during an African safari. It gets even more terrifying when you realize giraffes can run up to 35 miles per hour when sprinting over short distances. In Brazil, prisoners can reduce their sentence by reading books and writing reports. They literally trade sentences for lesser sentences. Scientists capture the first confirmed footage of a colossal squid near the South Sandwich Islands. In 1962, Brendan Grimshaw bought an island in Seychelles and filled it with endangered animals, trees, and birds to prevent their extinction. The astonishing size of this tuna fish. The Atlantic bluefin tuna can reach lengths of up to 10 feet and weigh over 2,000 pounds. You'll love this one. The Mundari people of South Sudan use urine to bleach their hair. This clip shows a group of turtles coming together to help out their friend. He looks kind of cute flopping around like that though. This sign at the Dead Sea labels it as lowest point on Earth. A family's house in western Tennessee was untouched by recent floods due to them building levees around their property. This is a recently taken image of Saudi Arabia's The Line project, spanning 105 miles long. Saudi Arabia's The Line is a planned 170-kilometer linear city within the larger Neom project, aiming to be a carbon-neutral, high-tech metropolis with a population of 9 million. It is designed to have no cars, streets, or carbon emissions, relying instead on high-speed rail and vertical living spaces. The city is envisioned as a series of interconnected communities with all daily necessities within a 5-minute walk and access to nature. This is the way a wolf might greet a human or other wolves. Wolves might lick the inside of a human's mouth for several reasons, including a form of greeting and social bonding, or to express submission or affection. It can also be a way to show trust and affirmation, or even a way to check for food. This is the satisfying aerial view of a controlled burn. These burns are carefully designed and implemented under controlled conditions to reduce wildfire risk, improve forest health, enhance wildlife habitats, and manage vegetation. Did you know that it's illegal to help baby sea turtles escape predators if you don't have a permit? This because doing so could violate wildlife protection laws and may harm the animal if handled improperly. What would you do if you saw this happen in front of you? Remember that Will Smith eating spaghetti meme from 2 years ago? Well, this is how far AI has evolved in the span of those 2 years. This person managed to burn their bathtub. How does this even happen? This man took the time out to construct a small puddle in the middle of a forest in Brazil, and then he recorded all the creatures that came over for a sip and benefited from this craft. This is hostile architecture, also known as defensive or exclusionary architecture. It is an urban design strategy that uses elements of the built environment to intentionally discourage certain behaviors or restrict access to public spaces. It aims to make spaces less comfortable or welcoming for some groups, often targeting people experiencing homelessness or other vulnerable populations. This is the type of shot you'd only see in movies. Watch as this Olympic archer perfectly splits the previous arrow he'd already shot into the board, right down the middle in half. Incredible stuff. During the Great Depression in the 1930s, some companies began to pack their flour and grain in colorful fabrics because it came to be known that families were using the bags to make clothes. Around 300 people formed a human chain and helped a local bookshop move each of its 9,100 books in 2 hours. Talk about a tight-knit community. This is awesome cooperation. This is Spanish archaeologist Manuel Esteve Guerrero wearing the Corinthian helmet he had found in 1938. So you're telling me that isn't Magneto? In 2016, 18-year-old German Andrzej Ciesielski illegally climbed the Great Pyramid of Giza and filmed it. He was caught, and officials forced him to delete the footage. He later recovered the footage when he returned home. Now, it is not inherently illegal to film the Pyramid of Giza, but it requires permits depending on the nature of the shoot. But climbing the Pyramids of Giza is illegal, primarily due to safety concerns and the preservation of these ancient structures. What a human skeleton looks like compared to a great ape's. The way the snake sheds its skin while being held. Now what I'm about to say, I say it reluctantly. The snake is kind of cute. I know, but maybe they're not so bad after all. I mean, that looks incredibly satisfying to watch. Maybe they're redeemable in my eyes after all. So this is crazy. Apparently it's this guy's job to check all the vapes. This worker at a disposable vape factory can test up to 10,000 vapes a day. This is the craziest video I've seen all week. I tried my best to research what caused this, but I couldn't find anything. So if you have an idea, please let us know in the comments, because I need to know. This is a lionfish, venomous creatures with beautiful fan-like pectoral fins. They are also fierce predators, known to eat over 50 species of fish and invertebrates, and they have few natural predators due to their venomous spines. This woman lost a bone in her arm to cancer and can now do this with it. Cancer can significantly impair the structural integrity and functionality of bones, leading to pain, weakened bones, and a higher risk of fractures. It's truly scary stuff. I'm just glad she can smile after having to go through that. Kudos to her. This is a kinetic sculpture titled Appearance by the artist Olafur Eliasson. Appearance consists of two intersecting rotating steel discs with light patterns. The discs themselves do not move. The only thing moving are the lights on the discs, giving the illusion of depth and movement. It is currently installed at the GES 2 House of Culture in Moscow. He tried to cut down a tree branch but accidentally planted a new tree in the process. Someone had these two unexpected guests come up to their front porch. Despite their size and powerful bite, alligators are surprisingly shy animals. They often try to avoid humans and will usually retreat or swim away when confronted. This is a Japanese raccoon dog, also known as a tanuki. They are not related to raccoons, but are more closely related to foxes and are the only canids that hibernate. In Japanese folklore, they are often depicted as mischievous shapeshifters and tricksters, sometimes associated with luck. An incredibly heartwarming clip of a street dog thanking this man for giving him food. The estimated number of stray dogs worldwide ranges from 200 million to potentially 900 million. About 75% of the global dog population are estimated to be stray. Let that sink in. This is the Takosan interchange in Tokyo. And yes, this is actually what it looks like in real life. Have you ever seen a turf war between rival monkey clans? Well, now you have. Low-key, they remind me of British soccer fans after a match. An image of one of the last Tasmanian tigers, believed to have gone extinct in 1936. This is the island Donan Castle. Situated on a small tidal island in the Scottish Highlands, it is known for its iconic location at the meeting of three sea locks. The castle's strategic position and beauty have made it a popular tourist destination and filming location. It's also connected to the mainland by a bridge, contributing to its distinctive appearance and iconic status. The stunning scenery of Stjøren, a municipality in the county of Vestland, Norway. It is located in the traditional district of Nordfjord. This is what happens when you burn ethanol vapor in a bottle. This is how video effects were done before CGI. For this one, they hand-painted the drop onto glass and filmed the scene through the glass to create the illusion. This technique is known as forced perspective. During a league game in 1937, legendary goalkeeper Sam Bartram played alone for 15 minutes on the field, not realizing that the game had been abandoned due to severe fog. Someone found their neighbor's cat in the forest with a bunch of deer doing this to it. Wholesome, right? Watch what happens when I do this. Who else used to mess around with the vein finder at the doctor's office? A step ahead is a prosthetic clinic that offers a full spectrum of prosthetic services. They specialize in prosthetics that aren't just cosmetic, but critical for safety and helping patients return to everyday life with confidence.